and fashion expert Joanna House in the house. So we're so excited to have you again. Thank you so much for joining us.
It's so cute.
Flirtatious look, I'll take it.
Yeah.
You know, I've been married almost, this year will be, believe it or not, 17 years.
Wow, that's awesome.
Gotta keep it up.
Keep it up. I don't know where you're gonna put the feathers tonight. That's behind
well,
closed
it's
doors.
a set prop, so I might have to leave it here. No, anyway, great to see you
Great
as always.
See you.
So you've always had the opportunity to experience some really incredible makeup artists and techniques, and you always have one with you, Mike Leary. He's so sweet.
He is.
So how would you say, you know, we always talk about the steals versus splurge, or we hear about that a lot. So when it comes to like designer makeup versus, you know, drugstore, what are your thoughts on that?
So we recently did a trip to our local kind of superstore and kind of bought into, I had a budget, so let's try and spend under $70.
Okay.
And then we had a whole range of, let's say, about $1,500 worth of makeup. And I can honestly say, the one thing that I would splurge on is foundation, because now we're finding that a lot of these really high-end brands are putting skincare inside their foundation. They're doing amazing serums and vitamin E, and a lot of times that, you know, you run out that door and you can't add that extra SPF, so they're including that. And also, I feel like you can see a little bit more of your pores. I feel like sometimes the cheaper foundations tend to be a little more paint-like, and unless you really take time to like blend it out and get it wet. So yeah, and then of course the eyeliner. I think I'm big on not really using a lot of eyeliner. I think you should go higher end, because the lower end ones tend to bleed a little bit more, and they're more watery, and then you have to kind of, you know, reapply, and it's a nightmare.
Or wipe. That's what I hate when it gets down below. So which ones would you say, which items would you say you don't necessarily need to splurge on?
I would not splurge on blush.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I wouldn't splurge on blush. I would definitely splurge on, of course, high-end skincare, medical grade skincare. Get with a dermatologist, put your investment there. And then a great foundation. I'm big into brows. Your brows are awesome.
Oh, thank you.
So,
I have had the microblading done.
You have?
There, but it is, you know, a little sparse.
I'm on the fence on that, because my brows are so thick already.
Well, you've got great brows.
But I like that. I did the brow tint recently. This amazing girl. Look, I bleached my brows. Don't ask me why, but I did it. And she helped me out. So Story, she's an amazing artist, and she did lashes. So I definitely think also not having to buy mascara and having lashes sometimes is great. And you don't have to have that full fluffy butterfly effect. I just kind of like that demi-wispy look, very soft.
Yes, I love that too. Or where it kind of goes a little bit like longer on the edges, since we're talking about lashes. Now, do you splurge or save on those? Do you get those at the drugstore? Do you like them?
Every time I put on a lash strip, by the end of the day, it starts popping off. So I recommend building individual lashes, putting a little bit on, and then of course I get lash extensions every now and then.
Okay, now I will admit, and everybody here at work can attest to this, I am always adding glue right before the show, because it tends to lift, especially on the inner corners.
Well, yeah, and moisture. So we also live in a very humid environment, so a lot of time that moisture, you know, whatever, or maybe if you're laughing and your tear ducts get a little more moist.
And then what is like one quick tip to give us that wow factor when we're not necessarily wanting to do a full glam, but we still want to feel pretty?
I think really just going out with a clean face and feeling confident, maybe like a really highly moisturized face, having great brows, and a light lip tint, and you're set for the day.
Okay, and what is that thing that Mike keeps spraying on your face when you come? Because I need some of that. You look so dewy and beautiful.
It's what is it, Mike Leary?
It is the Afterglow.
Afterglow. Yeah, it gives me like a little shine.
Is it like a setting spray?
Yes, a setting spray.
Okay. And that's a good thing to have.
Charlotte Tilbury setting spray.
Yeah.
Charlotte Tilbury. Oh, is it the one that has the gold glitter on the outside?
Yeah.
I just started using that. I love it too.
Oh, and I got a quick tip. So when in Miami, all the girls are using this glitter spray on it's Tom Ford, and it makes your like décolleté and neck, everything looks so beautiful, and it smells like coconuts. So
I love that smell
very
too.
nice, yeah.
Thank you for hooking us up with
Thank
all the
you.
little tips and tricks. I love it. And great to see you. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's, Jordan.